An environmental activist and indigene of one of the extractive communities in Rivers State, Chief Eric Doe, has lamented the untold hardship oil activities have brought to their communities and blamed the regulators for not holding the oil companies to account when there are spills. He made the statement at a round table organized by the Shehu Musa Yaradua Foundation on Tuesday in Abuja with civil society organizations and stakeholders from the extractive communities affected by climate change to discuss how to manage the realities of renewable energy, especially as oil activities have affected their ancestral homes.
There is a very serious, conspiracy between the government and the multinational oil oligarch. Because how will the government, who is in charge of every policy of the day, who is responsible for the laws being made, now be foot dragging with the multinational oil giants who are going to pollute our environment without provoking the laws that we are put in place against them? The reason why people are not getting the desired benefit is because there is a very high level conspiracy between the government and the multinational oil companies.
Nimo Bassi, a director health of Mother Health Foundation, said government has turned a blind eye to the plights of extractive communities because they are also in bed with these oil companies and share in the process of corruption that comes from deplorable state of host communities.
With the companies and the government being in bed together, it's very difficult for government to hold the companies accountable for anything. The government is not helping matters at all because the government is like a baby clinging to oil companies as if the oil companies were their mothers. This situation we have. The pollution is corruption. It's environmental, ecological corruption because you're corrupting the system. It affects people's lives, affects people's culture, affects everything.
Another area in which the communities are suffering from the activities of oil exploration is an environmental justice system. The oil companies do not compensate those who their oil activities damage their farmlands, fish ponds, waters, and homes, nor give them palliatives to cushion the economic damages. Stephen Odware from the Environmental Justice Initiative outlined some of the work the organization is doing around environmental justice.
The goal of the project mainly is to improve inclusiveness in resource governance and reduce the power asymmetry in climate action. Lands are polluted. The pollution happens both on land, air, and water. And you quite agree with me that when the environment is polluted, the people are affected.
The Director of Public Policy Initiative of the Shehu Musa Yaradua Foundation, Amara Nwamba, said the shift from fossil fuel to renewable energy will affect extractive communities with polluted ecosystem and hence a call for action.
The global shift toward more sustainable energy technologies will provoke precipitous reduction in demand for fossil fuels. This will result in far-reaching environmental, social, and governance impacts for Nigeria, especially for disadvantaged extractive communities who will be left with polluted ecosystems and also will still be facing looming climate threats.
As the global economy search for a renewable and more sustainable technology that will reduce the demand for fossil fuel, Nigeria is not left in this quest. The project officer, Green and Digital Economy and European delegate to Nigeria, Kingsley Ogundo, said the European Union is helping Nigeria to move from fossil fuel to renewable energy through providing grants.
the renewable energy efficiency policy we've worked on in 2015, approved by the federal government, that those set of policies and regulation actually gave investors confidence to come into Nigeria off-grid space. And today, you hear people, rural electrification agencies said that space at the moment has the ability to generate 9 billion naira annually. And so that's huge investment off the grid because of the work we have done there to give that give investors the confidence to come in.
The global energy repositioning is necessitated by the fact that fossil fuel affects the climate, environment, and is injurious to health. People being made to flee their ancestral homes. Economic mainstay of people threatened. Life expectancy reduced, and high rate of mortality increasing in oil communities because of environmental and climatic changes caused by oil spill and gas flaring is a story you cannot disprove. In Abuja, Marvelous Obomano for Signature TV.